The facility at Lathbury is the largest of all the current sports constructions, providing an 8-lane running track and athletics facilities, football and rugby pitches, and a 52-metre-sized pool as part of the complex. The site also caters for 2 underground levels of parking aimed at bringing in revenue. The construction has not been without its challenges, from the constant blasting of rock using specialist pyrotechnic equipment to the relocation of existing services and archaeological findings.
It's an engineering feat. It's one of those things that Gibraltar should be very, very proud of, for the simple reason that it's been a local company that's done it. And again, it's what I've always said, it's a legacy issue. It's problematic, it's challenging, but what we are going to be left with is something that is going to take us to many, many years ahead.
The feat for me is getting to a formation level to be able to construct the new buildings. If we take it from the parade ground, the existing parade ground, we're actually reducing the level by 2 stories, approximately 6.5 meters in depth. For the size of a stadium as we're building, we're talking approximately, round figures, around 60,000 cubic meters of rock. It's a lot of rock that has to be broken out and removed from site to allow us to proceed with the construction of the new stadium and pool.
And what type of blasting works have that specialist team actually been involved with?
The works, obviously, it's pyrotechnics works that we're undergoing. We've got specialist contractors. It's new. It's a new technique being used in Gib. There's no other way of actually being able to achieve the dates that we want. Again, very challenging. The rock itself obviously differs and varies across the site. Some rocks have more fissures than others, which is not as productive. It's a matter of learning the geology and trying to apply the best techniques possible.
The location of the site and access for heavy goods vehicles has been another hurdle, but the opening of the road by Europa Advanced Road has helped with the traffic flow. The exposed nature of the facility is another concern for athletes. So how is this being mitigated?
The constructors are going to put a 3-meter barrier around the running track. That in itself will go a long way. There will be other ways in which we will try and stop the wind, because here it's usually windy, as you can see. But look, this is an issue that if you go to the north of Scotland or you go to the north in Europe, there are many, many football grounds and many places in which they are problematic. And it will get to a point when in January there are winds and rains and all that. We just have to cancel the match or cancel for a week. We just go somewhere else or we train indoor. The rest of the year, I am sure that it's going to be very, very successful and everybody's really going to enjoy these facilities.
It is an area that's far removed from the city centre and most of the schools. So what type of plans are in place already, perhaps to introduce some sort of bus service or shuttles to be able to transport people here in future?
We still haven't finalised the traffic plan, but we are looking at doing some other roads, because there are currently three pedestrians way in, 2 for vehicular outlets, but we're looking at 1 more, and therefore those aspects are already being studied. And once we have that planned, because it's not a question that we haven't planned it, it's a question of whether we put it on one side or the other, and that's where we are at the moment.
Works are described as being well advanced, with progress going to plan. Those involved in the construction acknowledge they have challenging winter months ahead, but are confident the end date will be met.